Okay, and then I will solve a lead code question 417 Pacific Atlantic water. Basically, we say sub point, my 5 by 5 metrics, right? M by N metrics. And at point where we are, it determine the height of an island, of a hill or of a land. The height, the tinting, right? Nina above sea level, Nina, right? And I say, a Pacific Ocean. And I say, a Atlantic Ocean. Na tem bia nsuo tɔ gu asase wei so, right? Nti nsuo tɔ gu ɛsoro ha sei a ɛbɛsɔne akɔ baabi a ɛwɔ fam kakra because ha sei wakyɛn ha sei, ha sei wakyɛn ha sei, right? Nti nsuo tɔ gu so a nsuo no bɛsɔne akɔ either Pacific anaasɛ bɛkɔ Atlantic, right? Na ɔmo pɛ baabi a nsuo tɔ a ɛbɛsɔne akɔ both Atlantic ɛne Pacific lines nyinaa mu, right? Sɛ nsuo tɔ gu ase a na because hanom ɛwɔ akyɛn hanom nti nsuo no bɛsɔne agu a na sɔne agu a na akɔ akɔgu ɛfrɛ sɛn Atlantic mu, right? Na nsuo no nso tɔ gu ase so a ɛbɛkɔ Pacific mu, ebi bɛsan akɔ Atlantic mu wɔ aha sei, right? Nti nsuo no ɛfiri ha sei kɔ nyinaa ebi ɛsɔne gu hanom a na ebi nso asɔne agu hanom sei. Nti ebi kɔ Atlantic, ebi kɔ Pacific. Wohwɛ ha sei nso a nsuo no tɔ gu hanom sei a ebi bɛkɔ ha sei na ebi agu ha sei na akɔ Atlantic ne Pacific, right? Nti wohwɛ question na I say water can flow from any cell adjacent to the ocean into the ocean. And I'm asking say return a matrix that denotes that rain can flow from this cell to both Pacific and Atlantic. Since you know if you are say about it, right? A bit more Atlantic and I say Pacific, both of them. I say so sir, maybe the iguan my bequa, right? Because I have a form a bit sonny sugar, a bit super science on your guan, it shouldn't be bequa, a be bequa, same thing, a be bequa, right? If you hadn't say, say, a be bequa, I say so, iguan my be bequa, a baby bessan sonny about biguan say, Nako hase ni hase so ye pepepe, same level, things you go anum say, first if you anum say, you be go anum say, right? Hase ni hase ye pepepe, a besson ye guasi, a be besson ye be guasi, nani na kwa guasi, right? But in shuni if you hase no so, a be so be go anum say, and no. First, no, yenim say in shuni wa hanina, a sonny go Pacific, yenim say in shuni so hanina so a sonny go Pacific. And him say nsuo so a ɛwɔ ha nyinaa island na ebegu na ebegu anu bi. Nti first no yɛbɛgada arrays na ɛwɔ coordinates na ɛwɔ ha nyinaa. Yɛnim sɛ anum sɛ deɛ yɛwie a na yɛahwɛ sɛ fiti akɔ ha sei no. Ɛbɛn sɛ fiti akɔ ha sei, fiti akɔ ha sei, fiti akɔ ha sei. Sɛ ha sei esu akyɛn ha sei a yɛnim sɛ nsuo betumi asɔne aba begu ha sei. Sɛ ha sei so chance nsuo betumi asɔne aba begu ha sei. Ha sei ni sɛ nsuo no anum sɛ wa nti nsuo gu anum betumi asɔne aba begu ha sei ni ha sei yɛ pɛpɛɛpɛ. Nti nsuo betumi asɔne aba begu ha sei nso ɛso kyɛn ha sei nti nsuo ba bɛsɔne agu anum sei, right? But saa nsuo na ebi bɛkɔ ha sei ebi bɛkɔ ha sei. Nti no that is the first thing we are going to do. But you gather some information we are able to use DFS and I say BFS. DFS is graph traversal algorithm that's called like depth first search a algorithm, right? That we use to traverse graph, and I wish not gonna see a breadth first search. And I see another type of algorithm that we can use after you gather some information when you know. This is the question. This is both 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 metrics and graph problem. Inti, you the way I show you how we can solve this problem using graph and depth first search. Okay. So I'm on my n by n matrix. So let's get the rows and column of the matrix. Into rows is equal to length of heights. And then columns is equal to length of heights 0. Now, the next thing that we are going to do is Unamasia Pacific, right? Pacific, between Pacific, rows no so Pacific for no cry, and I'm say. And I rows so Atlantic for a last one was say intino. Gather coordinates a only issue both Atlantic and Pacific on the row lines, right? Into for each row in range of rows. In critical Q the Pacific coordinates na issue no so gumuni na ebegum. Inside critical Q the Pacific Atlantic issue na coordinates na so gumuni na ebegum. Again, so let's create Pacific is equal to the Q, and then Atlantic is equal to the Q. This is how you say now represent the Q in Python. For row in row Pacific dot append. See as a row near y, and say row row 0, right? Row a row 0, and a columns no a basis, right? And if for row in rows no, the family say rows will keep changing for this Pacific, right? Column way 0, right? Because row into row basis, but column way a 0 to row no in a alternative over here because you perceive a Pacific never a hasing na issue never in a bishu into column a 0. Atlantic also ebe append coordinates never saying right, but column no the last column and I say column length no say into no and also be row comma column minus 1. Into say I gather coordinates we are in since you be quasi any gather coordinates we in since you shouldn't be quasi second you gather coordinates above has in right, and also here columns for call in range calls Pacific dot append into Siano columns, right? Into columns no, and also be row 0, row a 0, right? Columns no best is into call, and the Atlantic dot append Atlantic, and you say row near last row no, but columns no best is into rows minus 1, comma, column. Nti sisi a na ya gather coordinates na your names, the coordinates wey na idea you guaranteed since you be quite either Atlantic and as Pacific no. Now you be issue breakfast search. Nti first let's define our breakfast search formula. This is something that you should know. Maybe I made a video about breakfast search and the depth search alone. But visited is equal to set. Right. While Q row and call is equal to Q dot pop left. Visited dot add row call. Okay. In this is your coordinate way. Yebasha near shaha. I will say I have swatching her and I say honey hand may pair, right? Inti coordinates near the basha near shahan. But this is how you present that. Into your fancy dx dy in range. Actually it's not a range. One zero 0 1 minus 1 0 0 minus 1. This we say no. In natural say your cross row, your back form, your call right, your call left, right. Nti yeah, this how we one can why row na cross row back home. Yeah, it's one from one back from back home. And one can why my column na from back home, but man back home. Nti no. Adjacent row is equal to row plus dx, right? Adjacent call is equal to column plus dy, right? Into Siano way represent this area you move up quasi and as you move up from and as you move up left, right? But before I say move up crown, you'll see a check is say you move up high, is it within the range and as a broso, right? It's in and checking here. If ADJ row is less than rows, actually if it's between 0 and the length of the row and 0 column also the adjacent column and not visited. First, waitress ID winning is within the range, right? Coordinate via your calculate you as via and trust so yet, right? It's within the bounds. And we have not already been there. You share what that, you call what that, and share. So you inspect it where if right heights ADJ row ABJ column is greater or equal to the current row, baby, I started free now, right? Yeah, I'm Q now, right? After everything visited. Inti, as it just said, in Subit Masonia free aqua sub presentation where especially this condition. First condition which I say is within bounds. Condition which I say is within the bounds, right? And trust on cotons you right? Coordinate na you choose on cotons you and I will just say share is how honor the data because baby I actually be a see a record to us at the bay and sign questionable be yes I be chin right? And at first see point we are right. You move na your point back when I will see you say point na watching maybe I free banner. Say watching be a free banner or see the count on your sign analysis view basically. In TCC no a see you maybe I should be to me free a good Pacific and Quam. We are near Sashi, maybe I should be to me free a good Atlantic and Quam, right? Pacific path is equal to BFS Pacific and Atlantic path is equal to BFS Atlantic. Means here you say way in Suni coordinates a bit more sunny show Pacific Monquani. Coordinates a bit more sunny show Atlantic Monquani. It's a see you coordinates a sunny show both Pacific and Atlantic more. You just do return list Pacific dot intersection. Where mass mama we have Venn diagram Atlantic path and the Pacific underscore path. Okay, so solution for Pacific Atlantic water flow, and hopefully if everything was right, solution way will be correct. So let's see. Okay, heights not defined, which means my message S axis. That's awesome. All right, so this is how you solve this question. This question we answer the kakra, but October now video over and over again, and then we try to understand BFS, and I said DFS. It will be easy, but I hope I've explained it well enough for you to at least understand the question, better question I say, and then from there, no, if you follow the video carefully, you will be solution also I say. All right, okay, bye bye.